I am gonna make you into a cat. 1, 2, 3, cat. Meow. And groom.
I saw the movie last night, and what a spectacle for the senses. What was the experience of bringing Cats, a stage performance, to the theater?
Well, obviously it's my first film as well, and I'm a dancer, so this whole experience has been like very surreal for me. I think it's an iconic musical, which I always loved when I was little, and I've also had this amazing opportunity to make the role of Victoria, which I've always loved, like much bigger.
Was there a particular highlight in the production for you?
All of it, being a part of it. The set.
Yeah.
Was so fun. Isabella, you know, she comes in and out, so I had time to go play on the set, like the giant bed.
Yeah.
What was the catitude that you brought to your character?
Catitude.
Yeah, catitude.
Ooh, we were feline ourselves.
Oh! You don't want the audience to go catatonic.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
These are
Although
all
I really don't
great.
see how you could in that
God,
movie.
you should have been in the film. You
That's
could
true.
have
These are good.
delivered some of these
You know what?
lines.
I said the same thing.
Yeah. I mean,
Well.
yeah.
Well, he's the leader, and I just, as a leader who's of Cats, I mean, we're all different, and I think it was fun to play the leader that accepted everybody's contribution, that we're better together.
How was the experience of becoming a cat for you?
It's amazing. We had 3 months of it, so it went through various stages of progressing. We did so much work on literally what cats do, but the stuff that we really love to watch about cats is the stuff that they do that reminds us of ourselves. You know, when they do silly things is what I think people fall in love with, yeah.
It's very strict cat school, actually.
Yes.
We're pulled up a lot, weren't we?
Do you like cats?
I've learned so much about them that I'm getting a little soft spot for them, I think.
You learn to appreciate them?
Yeah.
If you came back in the next life, would you want to come back as like a human or a cat?
Definitely not a cat. Definitely a human. Hopefully Jason Derulo, but...
Well, that would be pretty great. I mean,
Yeah.
I would also like to come back as Jason Derulo. So if we can set that up, I don't know if you know somebody to talk to. If you had a choice between being a human or being a cat in your next life. Ooh, yeah, which would you choose?
Because of cats, I now have 2 cats. You got cats too?
I have 2 cats.
Oh my God.
2 cats are easier than one.
But all they do is sleep. So I think I would want to be a cat because I'd be like, oh my God, they just know how to relax and chill.
They're like in a constant state of meditation. Yeah.
What is that?
It's just being a cat, man. Do you guys like cats?
I like big cats, lions, leopards.
You know, I didn't before this movie, but during 2 hours of cat school and studying them, I'm fascinated with their physicality.
I could tell, actually, from the movie, because you arguably the most cat-like.
Oh, big
wow.
compliment.
Thank
big
you.
compliment.
I was like, he got his notes.
Robbie, I mean, Robbie was filming for like 6.5 months.
It was a long time.
You were in the
I was
trenches.
there first day, last day.
Do you wake up and you're like,
It was bad when I was at the bar with my friends and they'd say, Robbie, and I'd go,
oh.
Yeah.
Do you like cats?
I always had cats. I dote on them, but I'm also quite partial to dogs. You mustn't tell cats that.
No.
though.
You know what they call that? Bipedal.
Oh, bipedal, of course.
If you made that up, that's
Bipedal.
That's inspired.
If you had a choice in the next life to come back as a human or a cat, which would you choose?
I would be a cat. I like the thing also that cats allow you to live with them, and if they don't like you, they'll push off.
I'd be a cat as well. I just love how far they can jump. Their bodies are amazing. And they're so bendy.
And they can sing.
Exactly.
Some of them.
Yes.
I've just arrived at the studio to learn from Sarah Dowling, the cat movement specialist on the movie Cats. I mean, I figure if all those celebrities and professionally trained actors can do it, then so can I.
I describe cat school as like a nursery, but for adults. I don't know Hannah, and I'm about to meet her, which is very exciting. What I will need is somebody who's going to throw themselves into being ridiculous, playful, fun. Is that Hannah? I don't know. We're going to find out any minute now.
Cats move with a delicate confidence. Their presence is only known if they want you to know it. And so I'm sure I can achieve that level of grace and stamina. I'm trying to embody that confidence, you know, while dancing and prancing around in front of strangers and cameras, so.
I was the cat movement specialist on Cats the movie. I was employed probably about 6 months before we started shooting. Yes, I researched cats, but my job was also to find out how we could make this sort of new language of when a cat meets a human body.
I've seen a lot of really confident, casual, graceful cats. I feel like the only humans I've seen like that are like ballerinas, you know? Yeah. Michelle Obama.
When I was looking at cats, they said they haven't really changed their behaviour much for 1,000 years.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. Some other things about cats that I loved when I was watching it was the unpredictable nature of them. 1 minute they're absolutely chilled and fine, the next minute they're scatting around the place.
Sarah knows a lot about cats, and I'm hoping to do her proud. I mean, I spend a lot of time looking at my cats and thinking about how they move and whether or not they're hungry and if they love me as much as I love them.
We're going to start moving like a cat in a bit. Here's some things that may or may not be useful for you later. They've got this really long spine and it's very sinewy. It's really, really, like we could nearly think of it like a snake. When we were shooting, we had to imagine our tail. And it was really, really important that everybody remembered that they're part of your spine and you have this beautiful sort of long extension of every single move that you do. They've got these beautiful sort of padded paws that mean that a cat is noiseless. When they move through the space, it's like, you can't hear a thing. Now, these are useful. Oh my God, we've got a cat in the room.
Oh my God.
It will be very good for, just for a moment, our ears are not here, they're on the top of our head. Yeah. Right, okay, let's take the ears off because they're making me laugh too much. Your ears are up at the top of your head. And they're doing that thing where they go, I love it. And something that happens maybe is that the back of the neck gets long when you think about ears, and they have got this sort of upward motion for their head, which is really, really good. I see cat paws. That is it.
So I have to do all this while dancing?
Yeah!
There are a lot of details to learn. Frankly, I thought I would come in here and nail being a cat. But it turns out cats aren't just people dancing around as cats. They're really moving in a totally different way. There are so many details in the movements of cats. Shoulders, ankles, hips, knees. I mean, we have to spend a lot of time stretching. So I'm gonna learn that real quick.
Left arm, right leg, right arm. So you can use your shoulder. Yes. Like that. Gorgeous. Hannah, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
I never thought slinking could be so hard.
But Hannah Hart is doing it. Yes. And that your head's up. I really love that. Right, let's try the hardest thing of all, which is the walk. So our right, and then it moves through to our right hand, left. Yes, Hannah. Yeah. That's it. It's really unnatural because we're used to doing that. Here she comes. Gorgeous.
I wouldn't say gorgeous.
Shoulders. So don't think about arms and legs, just go fast, but shoulders. Yes.
So it's like,
you can pause on the walk, so have a little pause. That's great, Hannah. They love being on the high ground to check it out. This is my territory, nobody else touch it. And then let's have a little brush, because they want to leave their scent somewhere, like nobody else touch that. Yeah. Oh my God, you look like a jellicle cat.
this is just my own real desire to take a nap.
Terrified. Maybe it has a little, how about this?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah! Is it? Yeah, brilliant. And then be bloody scared. Yeah! And then go to your bench. Go.
I've forgotten how to live now. Guys, we should check in on Sarah. I sweat. I'm dripping sweat. It's literal sweat, Casey. I'm dripping. With some cat movements down, I think I'm ready to start choreographing a routine.
We have done an express cat school.
The emphasis on the express.
Yeah, we've done it really quick, and you've done really brilliantly. Now we're going to have an express look at one of the characters from Cats, Mr. Mistopheles.
The character I'm doing is Mr. Mustopheles. Why, you may ask? Well, frankly, because he has a top hat. And when I saw a picture of the cats, I was like, that's the cat for me. A cat in a hat? Can we even say that? What a fantastic hat.
I mean, he's a little bit down on his luck. He's a magician whose magic is questionable. He really, really tries hard, but it's not coming together for him.
Well, he must be brave because he tries hard.
Yeah.
He's got to have some courage to him.
He has got a strong core of courage and strength inside of him.
I feel like we share that, you know? Always trying to do your best, but maybe not being that great at it. But having fun?
What would be quite good for him is that it actually surprises you that you get the hat on. That actually works. Okay, and then...
Hot diggity dog!
Yeah, he's got the hat. These are your trick for today. There we have it. Let's see Cat and a magician trying to do some sort of trick with me as your audience.
Does he know, like, his love interest or whoever he likes?
Oh yeah, he's in the friend zone.
Oh yeah, he's in the friend zone. Yeah,
Yeah, just friends.
As a vest-wearing, hat-wearing individual,
Yeah.
I can say the friend zone is not an uncommon place.
No, it's very, very normal.
Now that we know what we want to do, it's time to actually get to the doing it. I hope this isn't a catastrophe.
Hannah's about to do her performance. I'm hoping that she remembers all the little catechisms that she's developed over the past hour and a half. I'm hoping she's gonna keep hold of as we do the big performance.
And I just want to make you proud. Please, let's do it.
I'm quiet and small, I am black. From my ears to the tip of my tail, I can creep through the tiniest crack. I can walk on the narrowest rail. I can pick any card from a pack. I am equally cunning with dice. I am always deceiving you into believing that you're only hunting for mice. And we all say, oh, well, I never was there ever. A cat so clever as magical Mr. Mustopheles.
Not bad. Not bad.
I'm sad to see you go.
I'm sad to leave.
We could work a lot longer.
I mean, I would do this every day for the rest of my life. No.
No.
We'd get bored. We'd move on to something else.
Yeah, we would.
Picture this. Birds. And it's commentary on dating. Thank you guys so much for watching my journey in becoming a cat. And thank you to Sarah for teaching me all
you're
the
welcome.
ways. I mean, you make a fine feline, my friend.
Thank you.
I have truly enjoyed every second and barely want to return to human form. And if you guys have enjoyed watching me be a cat, make sure you head to theaters now to watch Cats. Have a great day.